Well, let's start with your goal. I guess as a striker, that's almost a dream moment, isn't it? When a ball comes into the box like that, and you're thinking all I've got to do really is find the back of the net.
Yeah, 100%. I think it was again a good combination between Lalo and me. Just have to be there in the right place to put it in, and was a really good team goal.
With your partnership with Lars seems to be building quite nicely.
Yeah, obviously it was a quick turnaround. He came in straight away, a few games together. I think like you can see over the few games, we built a stronger connection, and I assisted him already goal. He assisted me now goal, and can keep going like this.
Yeah, it seems to be a nice blend with skill sets just fitted together quite smoothly.
Yeah, I think as well, like off the off the pitch. We both bubbly people, and as well like off the pitch straight away. Like we had a good connection, and we just brought this on the pitch. I think he's a really good player and played here over the last few years on a really high level, and you can see it on the pitch straight away. He knows what I need or what I like, and I know as well like what his strength is, and it's a really good connection what we built there together, and hopefully we can build on this.
I was thinking that you're both quite big personalities. You said bubbly there. Do you feel that helps? I guess sometimes it can be a case of, I don't know, too much personality, but it's clearly worked.
No, it's a perfect blend. I think obviously I think Lars is a bit more louder than me. It's a perfect blend. I think like it's always good to have these characters in a team. Helps everyone in the dressing room as well, and especially then on the pitch. If you work as good as we doing together, then helps the team.
He clearly likes to chat off the pitch. Does he chat a lot during games as well, Lyle?
Yeah, obviously we're trying to help us. Obviously we in the game it's a partnership, so we have to see like sometimes as well like if we have to adjust a little bit our positions because of the opponent, because they're doing something different, and obviously we're trying to communicate as much as possible as well on the pitch, to create chances and help the team.
And you've really had to put the work in over recent weeks in that you built that really strong relationship with Gassan, then he goes and gets injured, and you almost have to start from scratch with Lyle. So I imagine that, from your point of view, you must be really pleased that you've almost done it twice over.
Yeah, obviously Faye was there as well before, so I played a few games with Faye up front. Then Gas, obviously everyone is a little bit different profile of player. But my job is just like to get the best out of them guys, and then as well the best out of me. And so far, I think it works really well.
And coming up against one of your former clubs or your most recent club prior to being here, you've had to wait a bit, haven't you? The way the season's fallen.
Yeah, it's true. Obviously, it took a bit longer that we have this game, but I think we're really looking forward to it. Obviously, after a really good performance in the last game from us, and now at home, where we know we are really strong at home, especially with the home supporters our back. So hopefully it will be a good game, and another game where we can get points out.
And maybe a bit mad to say it, but for the 9 minutes of the abandoned game, the weather conditions were clearly a bit crazy, but you were settling into it well.
Yeah, obviously it was a bit of a crazy game, obviously with the weather change and stuff, but I think we set a really good in the first few minutes. Obviously we have to try to replicate this now in this game to have it over the 90 minutes to make it as hard as possible for them. You know, Bolton is a really strong team. I know it when I played there. The gaffer wants to win every game, wants to play football, and want to make it as hard as possible for the opponent. So we have to try to match that, play our game, don't have fear against them because we're at home, and we try everything to keep the points here.
It looks like they've got, and you'll be familiar with this from last season, but a really good blend, a really good mix of everything. They've got a bit of everything in there.
Yeah, obviously lost a little bit. I think they're up top there for a reason. They play really good football. They've been building over the last few years their team, and as well like the idea of the manager. So he's there now for a few years, and you can see the way they're playing. For us it will be a tough game, but like I said, we play at home. You shouldn't have fear. Should go in there and know we can get something out of the game.
Brilliant, that's great for me.
Perfect.
Just one from me. How important is your role going to be off the ball tomorrow? We saw in that 9 minutes, even in that weather, they wanted to play the goalkeeper, the centre back split, and everything. So bear in mind with the press and things like that, bit different to Saturday when you're looking to hurt them. How important is your role going to be off the ball on Tuesday?
Obviously, I have always like a important role as well. The manager says like sometimes you have to adjust to the opponent what they're doing. Sometimes they have like a mobile six who's running maybe a little bit more around, so I have to adjust a little bit my game to this. But yeah, obviously, like I said, there will be moments probably we don't make the press like perfect, but it's like everyone on the pitch has to help each other because they're a footballing team, so they will find sometimes solution against this. But we have to try to minimize this, and yeah, if everyone works together hard as well, like if someone gets beat, so the next one is there have to help out. So this has to be our game. So we have to work hard firstly, and then can implicate then after our game.
How tough is that to go from press to, oh, we've won the ball back, now we've got to try and hurt them? Is that a tough sort of thing to switch between? Yeah,
obviously, if you just best thing that you get the ball as much as possible, but sometimes maybe you have to sit in like a mid block and you have to see what the opponent is doing, let them find the solution against you, and then if you win the ball, you have to try to hurt them in the other direction because, yeah, I think every team who likes to have the ball. You can hurt them in behind, so yeah, we have to make them as hard as possible for them to face their own goal and not our goal.
Perfect, good for me.
Hi, Elias.
Yeah.
How do you reflect on your time at Bolton? Did you have a good spell there, do you think?
Yeah, I think it was a successful time there. Obviously, felt a little bit short last season to not go to the final in the playoffs, but we won the title with the Papa John's Cup, so this was really good for the club. Me personally as well, had a big role in this run, so this was good. But yeah, now my time was over there, so moved here to Cambridge, trying to build something here. I think over the last few games, last few months, settled in really well, and hopefully I keep going like this.
That's good. Are there a few bits of advice that you can give to Neil and the coaching staff to help you get results in line?
Advice, obviously we know that Bolton is a good team. Obviously the manager is experienced enough to know how he has to set us up against them. So I think the gaffer will give us tomorrow the right talk and as well the right tactical advice how we have to go against them. And then at the end it's a football game. We have to bring our strength into this game, like I said, run hard, work hard for each other, and then when we are in position, we have to trust in our abilities to hurt them as well.
And forgive me if you answered this at the start of the interview, but how big a win was Saturday at Carlisle? Yeah,
really big win. Obviously, if you play against a team what is behind you and is still fighting to climb the table up again, to drag some other teams into the relegation zone, so it was a really good win for us. I think as well with the 4-0 was good for the whole team that we scored as well a few goals and had just a good performance away as well from home where we've been maybe struggling a bit the months before, but I think it was again a good win. We can build on this. Now we have two tough opponents at home, but like I said, at home with their own supporters, there should be always in our mind that we can get something out of the games.
And do you feel like you're in a good place as a side at the minute? I think you're 6 points clear of the drop zone now.
Well, it's 6 points, but we want to get as many points as quick as possible. That we can bigging up the gap to the teams behind us, because obviously the teams behind us had as well a few wins now in the last few weeks. So I think there's no time to rest. Now just collect as much possible points that we have a quiet end of the season.